as well as an incredible fragrance buy. But what's going on in the world of beauty? What's the big buzz right now? You know, so many of us focus on great hair and what we're doing with our makeup, but sometimes the biggest turnoff is our breath. What's causing bad breath? Well, EV32 is here to go ahead and make sure that you never have bad breath again. Dr. Conley is a leader in the field of oral care and invented EV32. What we love is that he's a clinical instructor at Harvard and Columbia Dental Schools. He has beautified the smiles of runway models, celebrities, New York executives, mothers, firefighters, everybody. He has graced the covers of millions of magazines and over 18 years of clinical practice. And he has taken, or actually it's 20, isn't it?
It is 20 now.
I stand corrected. 18 years. But I love what you're doing with EV32. It's a buy one, get one, because if you go to Nordstrom's, you go to Neiman Marcus, you go to Saks Fifth Avenue, one box of EV32 40 pack is $30. Today, it's a buy one, get one for $30. So think about that. Better yet, 4 credit card payments. Everything that you're seeing in our beauty report is free shipping and handling. You just choose whether you want spearmint or peppermint. So how did you come up with this great idea? Because it's like Pop Rocks for grown-ups.
It really is. You know, everything that's out there that helps with bad breath is very antisocial. You know, you can't chew gum, you can't suck on mints in a parent-teacher conference or on a date or in a board meeting. You know, you need a treatment, something that you can do, takes a minute to do.
Plus, those are only temporary.
They're temporary, and they just mask the odors. Well, this could actually be flavorless, folks, and it would work the same. It's a pharmaceutical-grade zinc that embeds itself in the skin of the cheeks, the tongue, the lips, and the top of the throat when you swallow it. And that zinc sticks around for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, depending on your physiology. Wow. We got a great video and a great animation that shows how it works. You know, from the minute you finish brushing your teeth, bacteria start to reproduce. So no matter what you do, you can't stop it. One bacteria becomes 100 million in a matter of hours, 100 million. Well, they eat dead skin cells, folks. They eat food particles, and they produce bad breath gas. That's what that looks like. Well, molecularly, it's hydrogen sulfide. This is the molecule. We're using zinc chemistry. What we've done is we put this in a sugar-free popping crystal. It's like Pop Rocks you had when you were a kid. There's no sugar, and that zinc interacts with that hydrogen sulfide molecule, and it renders it odorless. And like I said, that zinc sticks around. So it continues to work long after the flavor's faded, long after you started your date, long after you started your board meeting. So we've got a breath beauty product. You can have the greatest hair, greatest makeup.
No.
If you have gross breath, it's a game changer. Nobody cares.
Because you know, we all have somebody in our lives that's a close talker, right? You know, they get a little talker. I have many, including myself. But anyway, they get a little close, and then you smell the coffee breath or the garlic they had for lunch, or maybe you're on medication. Sometimes medication causes our mouth to be very dry, hence we get the bad breath, right? We do, because saliva is a great buffer for bad breath, and if you're on a medication for your heart or for your blood pressure, a lot of those dry up the mouth. So, you know, you find yourself in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and, you know, the grandkids don't want to kiss the grandparents anymore because they just have bad breath. And a lot of people with bad breath, they don't know they have bad breath. So this is something, folks, it's a unique delivery system. Let me show you what this is right here. I've got a little envelope. This is a sugar-free popping crystals. I don't know if you remember Pop Rocks when you were a child. Oh, absolutely. There were lots of fun.
This is very similar to that, but there's no sugar in it. So I'm going to pour some into this plate right here of water. And you can hear that. I'm going to lean forward a little bit.
Hear it? Okay. So what that does, that creates a somatosensory experience. Not only can you taste it, you can hear it, and you can feel it, and you get this flushing of saliva. So we're rinsing away plaque, dead skin cells, food, and debris, and we're depositing this zinc treatment all the way to the point when we swallow it, and we're preparing the skin of our mouth so that it's going to produce odorless breath. Think about it, zinc's very good for us. It is. This is pharmaceutical grade zinc. It is, it's a very good zinc. Okay, I want to point out, this is it, your only chance for $7.50 for you to get this home. You receive, and again, I want to point out, you're getting 80 packets. This is not your ordinary type of packet either. Everything is beautifully sealed, so you're receiving the box here. Inside the box, you can see there's 4 of these boxes. So again, it's easy for you to travel with. Inside the boxes, you can go ahead and take out, there's 10 packets in each. It's $7.50 for you to try. I think the most important, again, whoops, you get 2 of them. So at Neiman's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Nordstrom's, each one of these sells for $30, and they're always sold out. Even here at HSN. Today, we're giving you a second one for free. For free, you just choose peppermint or spearmint. So again, instead of chewing gum, maybe you've got dental work, you can't chew gum. Instead of putting in, you know, a lot of those types of mints that you suck on, they only last for a couple of minutes and then the bad breath comes again. Stop the bad breath.
They don't have to worry about any of that because you're actually addressing why we have the bad breath, not just masking it.
Right, we're using mineral chemistry with zinc to interact with these bad breath gases. We're not just masking it with peppermints. In fact, this could be flavorless. It would work exactly the same. The flavor's just in there for fun. It's very convenient. You can throw it in your pocket, you can throw it in your purse, you can throw it in your briefcase, your desk, at home, pretty much anywhere you go. You know, if you're going on a date, or if you're in a board meeting, or if you're in a sales call, you can't be chewing on gums, you can't be sucking on mints. This is that cure-all. This is something it takes a minute to do, and then you're done, and you've treated the skin of your mouth so that you know you're going to produce odorless breath.
Think about that, odorless breath for hours. I mean, when you think about all the bacteria and how quickly it is producing the bad breath, it's pretty gross.
It's really gross. In fact, if you think of all the beauty products that are out there, hair, skin, eyes, I mean, we go on and how much time you spend at the salon, what you spend on handbags, what we spend on cologne, all these different things. And then we kind of just forget about this thing in the middle that blows off this gross gas. And if you know somebody that has bad breath, it doesn't matter what they look like. Stand back. I'm not interested in anything about you. And, you know, it really is, now it's a beauty product. This is not sold with gum and candy. This is sold in Saks and Neiman's and Nordstrom's next to cosmetics, next to skincare. It's a beauty product, folks.
It is. I'll tell you, you can't beat it for $7.50. Again, it's beautifully boxed. Peppermint or spearmint, you just choose. And again, when you open this up, and I'll show you, maybe this is the full one. Or did they open them up? There's 4 separate boxes inside this beautiful box. We've got one out that we're demoing, but inside each one of these is 10 of these packets. So again, you just open a packet. Each one of these sells for $30 a piece. It tells you how to use it, and there's the instructions, everything about it. So you have 80 of these packets. And again, a little bit goes a long way, but for hours. If you can't use gum, you can't use any type of mint, which only masks the problem. Today we're addressing it and killing it for hours. So it's buy one, get one free. And when you look at that, it's free shipping and handling. We take every single major credit card here at HSN. If you are shopping with us for the first time, I think it's the best way for you to start shopping with us because you're getting a product that's proven, that works, it's trusted, it's easy. Men and women can use this. Instead of candy for Valentine's,
you know, folks, the minute you finish brushing your teeth, bacteria start to reproduce. You can see one bacteria replicates, one can become 100 million in a matter of hours. They eat dead skin cells and they push off this gas, hydrogen sulfide. That's bad breath. Well, using my sugar-free Pop Rocks with the zinc, pharmaceutical grade zinc in it, we interact with those at a molecular level and render them odorless. So long after you've used this, that zinc has coated the skin and it continues to make those gases.
But you don't feel it. You don't feel that it's coated. You don't feel that it's working.
Actually, if you've done this enough, you can actually start to feel a little bit of the zinc in there. You can sense it's there. So you kind of know you have good breath. So it's once you've used it on a regular basis, I can almost taste the zinc in the corner of my mouth.
Really?
So you can like, you know what, I know I have good breath still. Because some people this lasts 4 hours, some people this lasts 7 hours. So it just really depends on your physiology, how much you're talking, how much saliva you produce, if you're on medications. All these different things factor into how long this really works.
Isn't that cool?
It really is a great product. You know, if you look at, you mentioned the packaging, it's a beautiful box.
That's true.
You know, it's the first time you can give somebody a breath product as a gift and they wouldn't be offended. And you can't hand somebody a bottle of mouth rinse without them thinking you're offended, but yet we can buy them cologne. As a gift.
You're right.
It's boxed beautifully and it's a fun product. Everybody that tries this for the first time smiles and says, it's popping, I love it.
Yeah, and you just tear the sides, open them up. You don't have to use the whole packet, right?
Right, you know, some people can only use a half packet.
Yeah.
I throw 1 or 2 in at the same time. I like the whole effect that it gives you. It tastes great.
Oh, they do taste great.
They really do.
And think about it, what are your alternatives? Nothing. You're just masking it. Really, there's nothing like it. And if you're saying to yourself, oh, I don't think I have bad breath, you probably do, because I'm usually the very first one that thinks, oh, I don't have bad breath with all the coffee.
Right.
Think about maybe what you had for lunch, or maybe you haven't had a chance to eat yet. Why is it when we haven't eaten, our breath is at its worst?
Well, you know, you have no saliva, you've got a lot of the gases from your stomach coming out, and your body's telling you something. So, you know, these gases, they come up from the esophagus, they come from the cheeks, they come from the back of the base of the tongue. With this zinc coating, those gases can't exist. That's how strong zinc is at preventing these molecules from forming. So it's a great beauty product. It's a fun product to try. It's a fun product to give. And the value is ridiculous. I mean, like I said, you go into any of these stores, Saks, Neiman's, one box is $30. Here at HSN, you get 2, which is unheard of. I don't know how you guys do it.
I don't know either. But this is it. Doctor, you just came in for this show?
I came in just for this show.
just for this show. So if you're considering it, you've got to be picking it up. Try it. You still have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You know, maybe instead of giving your honey candies, you give them breath beauty. And I love it's part of a beauty routine, and you cannot beat the price that we're offering you because each one of these sells for $30 a piece. And tonight you get 2 of them. And if you're saying to yourself, oh, Amy, I don't have bad breath. Oh, but you do.
It's the weirdest thing.
I'm telling you, because I used to think, oh, I don't have bad breath. And luckily, my husband is very honest with me. He loves telling me, yes.
People that have bad breath don't think they have bad breath.
No, I never thought, you know, no, not me. I don't have bad breath. And the funny thing is I used to be a big gum chewer until I had some dental work. Gum does not work well with some dental work. And you know what? I had nothing else to go to other than mints. And that's just temporary fix. This is long-term, this is hours. You don't know of a mint or a piece of gum that lasts for hours, let alone you're getting it all at 50% off. So try for $7.50. We take every major credit card. If you're someone right now who is in sales, you're a doctor, it doesn't matter. Anyone who is close to another person, let me put it this way. Anybody that's sucking air, you need to have this product because you are producing those bad breath gases. So we'll stop the gases causing the bad breath, again, giving you hours of relief. You just choose whether you want spearmint or you want the peppermint. You can only get this value here at HSN. So you can go to Saks, Neiman Marcus, or Nordstrom's. Guess what? You're not finding this price anywhere. So again, only here today. So thank you, Dr. Conley.
Thank you, Amy.
So how do you like to spice things up for Valentine's Day?
Well, a nice dinner is always all I need.
There,
you know, a long time conversation. You know.
There you with some good breath.
Good breath.
All right, thank you so much, Doctor. We've got a lot more coming up on our Love and Beauty edition of Beauty Report. But Sarah's standing by.